Hello, quilters. Excuse me. I think this is the first time I've talked today. Hello. I'm going to get the chat going to see who's here and if the chat works. Sorry, I was a minute late, or literally a minute, maybe two, because Facebook had an update and I had to find my stream key to link everything back up. So definitely leave me comments to let me know if anything's working because I had to hook everything back up manually at the last minute. Um, so, hi. I think we've had in New York 3 false springs, went back to cold again. Today's gonna look so bad. I'm looking forward to actually getting outside for a minute after here. So I have been I was down a bit last week. I had a procedure on my spine last week that I knew would be painful, and then I had another doctor appointment that was definitely painful. Um, that had a procedure I wasn't expecting. So that kind of took out my week. Got out to go to So Inspired in Simsbury, Connecticut. It was the all Connecticut shop hop, and it was so much fun hanging out with quilters again. I haven't been at a quilt show in years. I mean, I was at the New England Quilt Expo last year, but I taught and slept and taught and slept. That was pretty much all I managed to do. Um, so yeah, it was really fun talking about machines and answering questions. And then I taught a class on home sewing machines, which was also fun. And I have more to write, more classes to move over there. So yeah, I'm getting so close to getting my life back. I hopefully in May will have my final back procedure done so I can, bend without screaming and things like that. Carol, hello, happy Tuesday. It is a happy Tuesday. It's a very happy Tuesday. Like I said, I was in Simsbury, Connecticut last weekend. This weekend, I'm speaking at the Empire Quilt Fest in upstate New York. So that I think was rescheduled from 2020. We're still undoing pandemic things, but I'm very much looking forward to talking about machine quilting to a group there and hanging out at the quilt show. And then next weekend, I will be at Sanford Sewing Center in Sanford, Maine. So, um, and then I'll be in Cleveland, and then I'll be in Utah, and and it just goes. So I'm pretty excited about all of that. Looking at my calendar, I keep getting job offers, and I can't take them all, which makes me sad because I don't want to work every weekend. Every week, I can't go from being home 100% of the time to being gone 100% of the time. But they all sound like so much fun. It's kind of like when you're looking at a quilt kit, you're like, oh, I can make one more thing, right? Because it looks fun, but we already have a lot to do. So I'm taking some, leaving some pass me by. Um, Working in a quilt shop this weekend was very dangerous because I was sitting in the room with the entire sale rack, and that was 3 racks high, one, two, three, four, at least 6 racks wide of all sale fabric. Yes, some followed me home. Um, and then I saw all of their kits, and So Inspired has so much lovely stuff. They have all the Moda kits and the French General, and I'm like, I want all of them. And then they make their own kits. So I'm not sure how much they have online, but it was so hard not bringing home the Figo lines and the Free Spirit lines, and so much fun. There was a Moda line I wanted that was by Camille. I think I'm going to say it wrong. Ross Kelly. It's a blue and green. Must do. So hopefully after this, I'll get in my sewing room and start knocking some things off and feeling like I'm doing things other than sitting in my nest. And hopefully next week when I talk to you, it'll be from my studio and I will have moved back in there. So last week, whenever I was not feeling well, I pulled out some fabric and thread and just started doing some free motion stitchery, which was really fun. So I'm going to add it's a number. So I'm going to add some leaves and stems to these flowers. But that was really fun to just start stitching. Who doesn't have a little embroidery floss and a white fat quarter? It was when I wasn't feeling good and I didn't think ice cream would help. So I needed a different diversion, but ice cream would always help. Other things I've done this week. This is what I did after I talked to you. I made a couple of these happy cats. And there's a littler one. I have another one cut out waiting for for me to stitch together for my 6 months old nephew. So these were super fun. And I use Sue O'Very's, which is Sue. Her last name is O'Very, and she goes by Suki Sews. She has a point and turner tool that looks like the thing you lift your mason jars out of your canning with. It's like a pair of scissors, but it has a big along, and it really helps pick out all of these little points, like all of your ears and your tails and your legs for these tiny things. And since I made these, this is for a friend, but this is for a great niece. And there's a baby in the house. So I'm doing embroidered faces rather than button faces. So let's see. Carol is saying hello. It's a very happy Tuesday. It is 64 degrees right now, which is very happy. And Janet, hello down in the Carolinas. I hope you are balancing the spring weather and the gardening and the yard work with your quilting wherever you happen to be. What else have I been doing? I'm trying to finish up some things while I'm sitting here. So this is Hogwarts scarf number 14 or 15. This is Ravenclaw. So that one's almost done. And I think I've made up between 15 and 20 of them. I have 2 more to make. This one and then one for me because I'm a Hufflepuff. So I have the black and gold for that. And yeah, sadly, that's all I did. But I'm over the procedures from last week and on my way. So that's pretty exciting. Yes, I think that's really, I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm still putting, I have not worked on the finishing touches of the tulip pattern, but when I do, that'll go out in a newsletter, as well as any videos that I start filming. And then I already know the color block is for May. And it's another seasonal thing that you can, and it'll be something you can just put out for a short period of time as a decoration and something quick and easy to make. It's always fun to just get in there and sew something little and then enjoy it. I don't have a seasonal quilt out here. I just have my Tetris quilt behind me that I made for my husband, sorry. Because this is our gamer and Star Wars living room. So I'm definitely looking forward to I keep saying I'm looking forward to getting back. I'm looking forward to getting back. And I am. Things are improving rapidly and drastically. And hopefully when they finally let me back on my feet, so that it's not like, oh, I have to move. I will be back into working many hours a day. Whereas right now, if I can make my bed, make dinner, and keep clothes on, like keep up with the laundry, then I'll just work an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours a day as I can. Because if you ever had a back injury, it's like walking through jello. It takes a while. But I want to thank you for your patience coming back. And really excited about it. So 2024 is going to be my year. I can feel it already. Something. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to tell you this. I was supposed to stay with family when I was working in Connecticut last week, but my family had a little stomach bug, so I ended up bunking up with someone, and I stayed in somebody's grandchild's bed. So I had dump truck sheets, and it was very cute. And I slept fabulously. I'm pretty easy to get along with when I travel because I carry my own hot water pitcher, kettle, an electric kettle for tea. I have a little collapsible one, and I carry my own tea. So I'm not that much. I just needed a place to lay my head where people weren't unwell. Let's see. Anne, I look and sound stronger. I am. I really am. And if they could, again, of all the things that tried to kill me in the last 18 months, I'm down to herniated discs. And if they can get the pain out of their life, will be beautiful. That's just a quality of life issue. So very, very excited about the potential future and looking forward to activities and doing things and having fun and getting back to life after 2 years of pandemic and then a year and a half of me being at home. So I can't wait to see you all and start traveling again some more and filming more and doing more. I'm getting to the impatient stage finally. And I'm sure you're impatient as well, wishing that I were putting out more, but it is coming. So I won't keep you too long because I don't really have anything new. I hope you get to enjoy today wherever you are and whatever that looks like. Get some quilting done. Have a sit and have a cup of tea. Call a friend. Do whatever it is that that makes you happy. And also maybe do some fabric shopping because that makes me happy too. I am petting my new fabric. So happy quilting, everyone. I will be back. Let me grab my calendar. I didn't look this up ahead of time because I was looking for my streaming key. When will I be back next week? Let's see what next week looks like. I would be back next Wednesday, May 1st. So I will see you next week, Wednesday, May 1st, 2:30 in the afternoon, New York time. And tag me and let me know what you're doing between now and then. Debbie Brown Quilts on all your social media. Thanks for quilting along and waiting me out. Let's see. I have one more comment. Miss Lori, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. For those who don't know, Lori was my very first person that was in my first on-screen video. I think it was her first on-screen video too. So we look back and we're like, no, but we're both much more mature in our skills now. And Denise, yeah, this was just a little hi, I'm still here, and I will see you again next Wednesday at 2:30 New York time. Happy quilting, everyone.